The general advice I would give anybody looking for a new career or looking for a career within recruitment is first of all understand about the role that you're applying for and make sure that that is something that you're interested in doing.
I think life experience is absolutely essential for recruitment. It can vary from, we see people at GSR2R that have been to China and taught for a year, that have backpacked and bungee jumped around Europe. But we also see people that took the summer to do telesales or, work at a car showroom around the corner from their home. Not everybody has the resources to go around the world, but that's not what's needed. It's actually that motivation and that drive to go, what's going to make me a better person with other people?
If you want to get into recruitment, I'd recommend that you specialise in a sales type role in your work experience. Your extracurricular activity is high-end sports possibly, or shows something of a competitive nature, so that you've got something special that other consultants, other candidates out there don't have. Make sure you're articulate, make sure that you're polished, make sure you're capable of being almost emotionally intelligent and understanding where clients and candidates are and being able to relate to every single person. On top of that, sales experience is exceptionally important, whether it be on a telephone, business to business or face to face.
I think people's life experiences definitely affect their ability in the workplace to do a role in the recruitment industry. Confidence and the ability to communicate with people effectively is probably one of the key skills of a recruitment person, in that they're able to sit down with somebody and get the right information from them and question them effectively to get from them what they need to understand to be able to place them effectively.
The best 5 things that a candidate can do when they're going into an interview is, again, know why they're there, know about the role, know about the company, and be really prepared and researched. It really is so important.
Once you've been doing your role for long enough and gathered enough experience, you'll be able to start concentrating on the way ahead in the sector that you're working in. Talent is a great weapon to have in your armoury, but only if it's combined with a clear notion of the tasks ahead and the will and drive to make reflection into reality. So where do today's recruitment consultants see themselves in years to come?
The biggest challenges in recruitment at the moment are both attracting and retaining quality staff, and also providing our customers with a consistent level of service on a regular basis, whilst constantly looking for new organisations to partnership with.
The candidates always ask us, what is the potential career that they have in recruitment? It's not just about money, it's really about, personal satisfaction, about career development and progression. And there really is so many different ways that you can progress your career in recruitment. As I mentioned, you can start your own business, you can become a market specialist within an area that you have no experience in on a day-to-day basis, but as a recruitment you get so much exposure to your industry sector. Like, for example, candidates of mine that have started off in banking recruitment and now recruiting risk analysts and specialists, and have been then promoted to go and work in Hong Kong or going to work in New York, which is just amazing.
In today's world, languages are absolutely crucial. Graduates that come out with other languages are going to be at an advantage over the ones with just one language. The ones that have come from Europe, and certainly English not being their first language, certainly in today's world they can actually get a job as easily as it was before. The reason being is, in most companies and large corporations want to be able to use that graduate flexibly into lots of differing departments. And globalisation today certainly means that you'll have to be speaking across borders with your counterparts and your colleagues across a number of different divisions around the world. So Europeans certainly coming over to the UK doing degrees, and there's a huge influx of that happening, because obviously the universities here are of a very high standard, and they also want to improve on their English, and how best to do that than actually attend an English university.
Recruitment isn't an industry that is restricted to people with degrees only. Anybody who's got the right personality and work ethic can work in recruitment. I myself personally, I do have a degree in geography, and I sort of got into recruitment after university. But I know a lot of people that we've recruited for that have come straight from school into recruitment or straight from college. I think for recruitment's about buying from people. And I think the diversity of backgrounds of people helps companies develop a good recruitment team. I think for people, if everyone was looking for experience that would help them get a career in recruitment, I would suggest that looking at a sales role in school holidays, be that retail sales or even business-to-business telesales, would definitely hold people in good stead over a degree. Obviously, if you have a specific degree, you can tailor-make your career path into recruitment. So if someone's got an economics or finance degree, they could obviously look at the financial sector as a place to work in recruitment. Same with if you had an engineering and construction degree, you could use that sort of background and knowledge to sort of give you an advantage in that recruitment sector.
I think recruitment is a very, very sociable environment to be in. I think any kind of environment where you put a lot of dynamic individuals, you tend to get a good social environment. And I think, you know, that is certainly something that we encourage, because if people are happy at work, if they've got really positive relationships at work, then they're likely to work more productively. And I think it's also it's a career that people that are best at it work hard and play hard. And I think that, you know, if you're willing to put in the hours, which can at times be long hours that are required, you get the rewards, you know, out of the other side, if you like. And it certainly is a career that anybody that's got a gregarious social sort of personality will enjoy.
The graduate market is exceptionally competitive. A lot of people are coming out with degrees at the moment, and that no longer separates you head and shoulders above anyone else. You really have to target yourself into the position you want to go. This can be done by CV writing, this can be done by extracurricular activities that you've completed. Join the societies at university, take part in the sports, really take interest in general life around you and don't be insular. As far as CV goes, I read an awful lot of them each day. You want something that stands out. You want something on your CV that shows that you're that bit special. So really concentrate on writing your CV, concentrate on applying directly for the job and having a CV that relates to the job in hand, and try and make yourself an interesting person.
So there you have it, hopefully a helpful insight into the hubbub of the recruitment consultant's world. You've heard what it takes to get there from those who are all too familiar with what it takes to impress in the interview room, so I hope you were making a note, or if not, then at least you were listening up. Informative TV is a privilege, not a right, you know. We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode and you'll tune in for more of the same, but different, next week. Take care and see you then.